Guys, Rand Racer here with another tech video for you guys today. And in this video, I got a lot of comments and questions on how about why I have such a cheap iPhone though. But anyways, I'm with Rogers Wireless up here in Canada. Rogers is one of our major wireless carriers for cell phones and stuff. The other ones are Bell, Telus, Fido, and there's probably a couple others. But Rogers is, I'm pretty sure it's the biggest one. It's also my favorite, mainly because I think they offer the best quality of service and also the best customer service and all that. But anyways, in terms of pricing though, they all pretty much suck. They all rip us off, and it doesn't matter which carrier you go to. I think they all just rip us off. But you know, same thing with the United States down there with AT&T and Verizon. You know, but anyways, so yeah, I've been with Rogers Wireless for about 6 years now, and at least for cell phones. And it started in 2004 when my dad decided to get a cell phone, and we went on a family plan together. We were paying like, I don't know, like $50 a month, and I was using a Motorola V220. It's those silver, you know, clamshell flip phones, and it had a little camera in it, which is kind of cool. It was definitely one of my favorite phones I ever got. It was also my first cell phone too, and that lasted for a good 2 years. And we were on a family plan, paying around $50. Fortunately, in 2007, my dad passed away, and of course, I didn't really need a family plan anymore because my mom didn't want to have nothing to do with technology, so I had to call up Rogers, tell them to cancel our services due to, of course, social circumstances and stuff. And I myself, though, did wanted to keep a cell phone. My mom said she said she'll pay for it as long as it's reasonable. So Rogers gave me, or well, first off, the supervisor looked through my calling history, see, you know, how many minutes I use every month and stuff, and you notice I barely use any minutes at all. So instead of paying $50 a month for 500 anytime minute or daytime minutes, I think that also included unlimited weekends and evenings, and unlimited text and picture messaging. He gave me this plan here in 2007, the Rogers 43-year for $5, and what all that came with was just 40 anytime minutes. That's it. No texting, no call display, nothing like that. Just 40 anytime minutes. And personally, guys, I've rarely ever gone over 40 minutes, and that's, of course, that's for the voice plan. And well, it just, you know, suited me. The only times I ever need to call someone is my mom when I go to the grocery store to pick up her some stuff for her, and you know, in case I forget something or she wanted anything else while I was there. And sometimes calling my friends, not very much so. It's just texting is more convenient to do that. And so yeah, that's how I ended up with this, the $5 plan. So in addition to that, of course, I'm also going to pay a 911 fee. Where is it? There is 911 fee, and that was 75 cents, as well as a system access fee, which was $6.95, plus HSD tax, so it came about $14. Last year, recently added the $5 text messaging bundle for 250 free texts. Well, not really free. I'm paying $5, but it's better off than paying 15 cents to text if you don't have a plan. So that's I rarely ever gone over, but I do text. I definitely text a lot more than I call people. So altogether now, for the past couple years, I've been paying $19.43. So anyways, it's not really meant for an iPhone, but that's my plan. And of course, you guys probably wonder, well, where did the iPhone come in? After I was, when I changed the plan to the cheap one here in 2007, I also upgraded my phone to the Motorola Razr, and that lasted up until 2009. Yeah, it would have been 2009, and decided, you know, after 2 years of use, you know, time to catch up with technology a little bit and get myself an iPhone. I already had an iPod Touch, which my friends got me in 2008 for my birthday, and I still have it. It's an awesome device. I still use it from time to time, and thank you, you guys, for doing that. And well, that's another story. But so I've been using that, and also my cell phone. Decided, what the heck, why not, you know, get the iPhone, have two devices in one, so you don't have to carry as much. So in 2009, during the summer, I got the iPhone 3G, and I had to get a data plan. I already had a voice plan, which was at $5 one, and they had to add a data plan because it was a smartphone. So they added a data plan. I asked the guy if he could, you know, waive the data plan, or well, not waive, for me not to have one because I don't need it. And honestly, guys, I don't really need a data plan because there are plenty of Wi-Fi hotspots out there. I don't travel much, so it's not really something I really need. Plus, I had Wi-Fi at home, so it just wasn't something I needed. And so the guy said no, and I'm like, oh, okay. So the next day, I just called back Roger to see if I can, get another guy to see if he or she could do it. And I got in touch with an Indian representative, and just right off the bat, I asked her. She said, "All right, yeah, sure, we can do that." And she waived my data plan, which would have been an extra $20 on top of this, so I would have been paying around $40–50 with tax for my iPhone bill. And so she waived the data plan, which would have cost $200, sorry, to waive or to drop. And thankfully she waived it, so I had no data plan, and I was happy enough with my current bill that I've been paying for the past couple years now. So, and that data plan would have been around $20, and all I would have got was 500 megabytes, which honestly, with the amount of media the iPhone can do, YouTube, downloading apps and stuff, 500 gigabytes, I definitely go over that in a minute. So it's definitely something, not that much. But anyways, so that's what happened there, and that's how I got my cheap iPhone bill. But I was gonna make this part a separate video, but I'm gonna try and explain it right now. How I got the iPhone 4. When I got the iPhone 3G, I got a crack on the top where the headphone jack is. I'm not sure why it happened. You guys know I take care of my shit very well. And so I called up Apple. They replaced it with a brand new iPhone 3GS because they didn't have any 3G ones left in stock. So I got a 16 gigabyte iPhone 3GS, which is really awesome. But then I noticed a few weeks later, the top also cracked again. I had no idea why. I had a case and everything on. So I called up Apple and asked them, Apple, I got an issue with my iPhone 4 again, or not iPhone 4, iPhone 3GS, and they replaced it with a refurbished one. And that one also cracked a month later. And I know it's not a huge deal, guys, but I paid $300 for it. I expected a flawless device. And usually when something cracks, the cracks get bigger over time. So I didn't want that to happen. So that happened actually 2 more times with a black and white iPhone, because the fourth time was a black iPhone, and happened again. It was less noticeable since it was black, but so it happened again, and I called up Apple, and they replaced it with a brand new 32 gigabyte iPhone 3GS, and that time I was supposed to pay, I think, around $50 to upgrade from the 16 gigabyte to 32, which I was eligible to do because they were going to replace it with a brand new one after all the bullshit I gone through. And another cool thing what they did was, which under my special circumstances, is some companies do this, if their customers are going through a lot of bullshit like that. But you guys know my Harman Kardon Sound 6 over here. The Apple supervisor said because of all the stuff I've been going through with the defective iPhones I've been getting, they offered a free gift off the Apple Store. Now it had to be something reasonable, nothing too expensive. So Harman Kardon Sound 6 was just at the point of not doing it, but the guy said, all right, we can do the Harman Kardon Sound 6. Originally asked for the Bose ones, but they were a bit more expensive and he couldn't do those. So got a free set of Harman Kardon Sound 6 from Apple, and that was a very, very nice gift to them, for all the bullshit I gone through, even though I personally don't think I deserve that, but very nice of Apple. So I got a free set of computer speakers, so that was pretty awesome. Anyways, so yeah, got a 32 gigabyte iPhone 3GS, and actually that one had no issues for I think maybe 5 months, so it was a very awesome device. I also took the, and that also had extra protection. I had a skin on the back, I had a front screen protector, and a 3-piece case. That case was the Switch Easy Capsule Neo, which had a rubber layer membrane, and you put 2 pieces of plastic on top of that, so it was a perfect case and combination with everything. So anyways, yeah, 5 months left, and or 5 months later, it was I think August, and I noticed the top of my iPhone cracked again. No idea why, it just happened. I'm just guessing because they use plastic in the iPhone, which was a stupid idea. So I called up Apple again, and I was hesitant to do that because they've done so much for it already. They upgraded my 16 gigabyte to 32 gigabyte for free. They waived this $50 thing. I didn't have to do that. I also got a free set of speakers and all the stuff they did for me. I'm like, should I really? But so I decided to give them a call and ask them if they could replace it with the iPhone 4 because it would have been released by then. The reason I asked, the iPhone 4 was a much more better built device, as there's no plastic, and the headphone jack where all the cracks were coming out of was made of metal instead of plastic. So I talked to a supervisor, and he made a very, very special exception, and It took about a month because Apple was short on iPhone 4s, but in September, end of September, I got it here, guys, the iPhone 4, 32 gigabytes, and of course I had to send back my other iPhone. So, oh, speaking about that, I did have to send back my other iPhones. I don't have like 6 iPhones. You have to send it back in order for them to replace it. So, anyways, yep. Got the iPhone 4 now, and it's been 6 months that I've been using this, well, about 5 or 6 months, and I'm very, very, very satisfied with this device. No issues, no problems or anything like that with it. I got a few cases already, which you guys probably seen a few videos of already, so this device is pretty much practically brand new, and no issues with it, no cracks or anything. Apple definitely did the right thing with the iPhone 4. Much more solid device, all metal, all glass, very little plastic, and I'm definitely, very, very happy with this. But anyways, that's my little story behind my cheap iPhone plan, as well as how I got my iPhone 4 story. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if it wasn't anything too interesting in terms of showing guys stuff. This is just more of a rant kind of video. But anyways, that's how I ended up with my cheap bill here, and it's the same bill I've been using for the past 4 or 5 years now, and the only thing I did to it was add that texting plan a couple years ago, and that's my other story behind the iPhone 4 here. This thing is lasted 6 months, and hopefully it'll last for about 2 years, which I'm hoping this will. And well, you guys are enjoying HD video off the iPhone 4, which I usually make most of my YouTube videos off of, anyways. But yeah. Definitely very happy with this device, and in terms of, for those of you who actually want an iPhone 4 going through replacing or something like that, well, or if you're planning on doing that, it doesn't really work like that. It's just a really, really special circumstance, and honestly, guys, going through, I think it was like 5 replacements, it was definitely not the most fun thing to do, and personally, I'd rather have kept a perfectly good first iPhone 3GS or 3G or 3GS actually, but yeah, I would have been perfectly fine having a perfectly fine iPhone in the first place. But you know what? Today is today, now is now, and I got the iPhone 4. Very happy with it, and that's it. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Definitely helps out, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, ask away. Sorry about the length of the video, but that's my whole story behind the iPhone 4 and my cheap iPhone bill. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a great night. Peace.